AlumiGraphics is a wide format media made of pliable aluminum foil that naturally conforms to rough or smooth textured surfaces, resulting in a graphic that appears painted to the surface with simple sweep, peel, and stick installation. What makes this media so special is that it's a one-step process. Print direct to the surface and over-laminate is never required. This means faster production and easier installation. AlumiGraphics media is compatible with solvent, eco-solvent, latex, and UV printers, and there are profiles available for numerous printers. It applies with a pressure-sensitive adhesive with no heat required. Application surfaces include sealed and unsealed concrete, asphalt, brick, tile, terrazzo, marble, and vinyl flooring, as well as brick, stucco, cinder block, and other exterior masonry wall surfaces. AlumiGraphics can be cut to shape with flatbed plotter, die cutting, or manually. AlumiGraphics has a high-friction surface that provides exceptional slip resistance, making it the best-in-class media for use on pedestrian walkways. With proven durability for both short-term and long-term use, it withstands heavy pedestrian traffic in hot, cold, and wet environments for up to 1 year. AlumiGraphics has many characteristics that make it unique and better than alternatives. Here is a list of some of the most important points. Print direct to the slip-resistant surface. No overlaminate means faster production and easier installation. Vinyl media requires overlaminates that add additional cost and can come apart from the graphic. The slip-resistant surface meets ASTM, ISO, and OSHA standards in both dry and wet conditions. AlumiGraphics grip is safe to place in any pedestrian area year-round, including swimming pools, stairs, inclined walkways, escalator and elevator landings, and much more. The aluminum foil base material has no memory and will not shrink. AlumiGraphics will stay conformed to the shape it is compressed to in all types of environments and weather conditions. Vinyl media is a petroleum-based product that has a memory characteristic. This means it will straighten or lift off. This occurs on both rough and smooth surfaces because of temperature and weather conditions. When a small area lifts up, it allows moisture to get underneath, which deteriorates the adhesive and eventually causes the graphic to detach from the surface. Also, when exposed to sunlight and weather for extended periods, vinyl media can leach oils that break down the adhesives that bond to the surface. Rugged yet pliable aluminum foil-based material naturally conforms and holds to the surface it's applied to, including rough textures. It appears as a painted-on graphic without the labor and cost of professional equipment or trained installers. Easy to apply with pressure-sensitive adhesive that perfectly balances strength and tack. No heat, sealer, overlaminate, or professional installation means it applies quickly and is ready for immediate use. End-user customers can install and remove the graphics, making it perfect for ongoing programs such as retail and dining advertising and promotion. Simple peel-off removal. Makes it easy for end-user customers to remove, typically with no residue remaining on the surface. AlumiGraphics is made of aluminum foil and contains no PVC or hazardous ingredients. An environmentally friendly product that can be disposed with aluminum recycling.
I'm going to show you just how easy AlumiGraphics grip is to install on asphalt. Now the key here is that you have a dry surface and that it's clean of any kind of debris, and typically that can be done with a broom. But in the case where you've got any kind of residue from oil or fuel, that would need to be power washed or cleaned with some kind of degreaser. That's not the case today. I picked out my location. I'm just going to sweep it clean, all debris and leaves. Place my graphic on the location that I swept. And you know, the aluminum foil media, what's wonderful about this is how it just naturally conforms to the surface. And all I do with the roller is just make sure that the edges are compressed really well, and that's to prevent moisture from getting underneath the graphics and so that they can stay in place for a long time. Now that the graphic is down, that's it. It can be used immediately, walked over, ridden over. It's ready for immediate use. AlumiGraphics grip is very simple to remove. In fact, I'm going to take it off this asphalt surface just using a putty knife. And all I'm going to do is get my blade up underneath the corner here, peel it back, just take it all the way off, and typically there's no residue left behind, and it's that simple. You know, one of the great characteristics of AlumiGraphics grip is it's made of aluminum foil, and foil has no memory. Now that's important because all the vinyl products, including the overlams, are made of vinyl, and vinyl has a characteristic to lift or flatten itself out. Now, that's important when you're inside on a tile floor such as this. AlumiGraphics grip will lay in to those grout lines And this is where vinyl fails, because vinyl will lift up out of those grout lines, and in a retail or restaurant setting where they're using floor scrubbers or mops and moisture's on the floor, when the vinyl graphics lift up, moisture gets underneath, the graphic comes off. But not with AlumiGraphics grip. AlumiGraphics grip will stay down and stay adhered into those grout lines. Now, this is important because it'll stay down longer. The other thing is AlumiGraphics grip is a slip resistance media that meets ASTM and ISO standards in both dry and wet conditions. You know, AlumiGraphics grip was developed for pedestrian walkways. However, our customers are finding some great applications for our media. And one of the best is on exterior walls of buildings. So whether it's concrete, cinder block, stucco, or like this brick wall, it's a great way to put a graphic on a wall. Peel it from the liner, place it on the wall, and the beauty of this material is it just lays into the surface and it looks like a painted graphic. And I did it all by hand, or you could use a roller. Now, in comparison, vinyl, you've got to bring in electricity, a heater, and it takes a lot more time. And this is so simple that even the customer can put it on and take it off at the end of the campaign. Now, another characteristic of AlumiGraphics is because it's foil, there's no shrinkage. Now, that's important outdoors because weather and temperature will not affect this graphic. And it'll be up here for a year or more and still look great. And when the customer's through with it, well, they can come outside and just take it and peel it right off with no residue remaining. Very simple to remove.